Yep. So 2-man show today.
What a surprise.
Yeah. After a nice episode last week, Justin had to fucking blow it up. Justin's sick. Is he sick?
Apparently he's sick, but he did text a group chat and was like, we need to do this, and this. And then he just calls out.
So that's just tough. It's tough. I was behind the moves, but called out like 20 minutes ago.
On your birthday, no less.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to be here for his birthday on purpose if we have an episode for it. So out of spite.
Are you going to his birthday party that he's planning?
I'm not going to that.
That he's planning himself? You're not going to? Whoa! Shit. Let me check to see if everything's good.
Stand by one. We're still recording.
We look all right.
We look fine.
You look good.
I think we're good. I
saw that happening.
I didn't. I had my head down the whole time, basically, until I looked up and I just see Al going, whoa! And like I'm watching this huge light post just fucking crash down. Maybe if we had a second camera for a better angle, we could have rewound that back. But so yeah, Justin's out today. It's the Me and Al show. Always nice. Great riffs, good quality riffs. And yeah, it's my birthday today. Turned 30. Big 3-0. That's a lot. That's a good amount of time. It's a good chunk of time. It's basically essentially a third of your life. For some people, that's more than a third of their life. Some people don't even like. What's the average lifespan now?
If I had to guess, 75. But we can check it out.
Wow, let's check it out. That's low. I don't think.
You're halfway done with your life.
Yeah, probably, because I'm very unhealthy.
I'm 3/4 away, maybe even less than that. I think I got till 41, 42. So I got a couple years left in the tank, maybe 5 years max.
I know. Imagine doing another
average meal life.
Like my dad just turned 60 last week, and I'm not gonna lie to you. My dad's been like grabbing life by the balls for the past like 7 years.
74.8, so 75.
Wow. So yeah.
So your father's gonna be dead in 9 years. My father's got like 2 or 3 left.
Yeah, my mom's got like 11.
So just think, all the people you love are dying.
Yeah.
My dog's about to die. I can tell.
Huh?
Brody's about to die. This one, it's not eating. Can't stand up anymore.
That's not good. That's sad to see. I'd rather watch me die. I have me feel die than a pet.
I agree.
That's just. I think it's just human nature.
How much would you pay to have your one pet for the rest of your life? Ooh. Have we asked that before? We might have asked that.
Oh, I think that's a very good question. I don't know the number on that. You know what? Is it fair to say that I haven't had my own pet yet? I've been surrounded by pets my whole life. I've grown up with dogs being bred. My mom has a fucking old McDonald farm, but I've never had like my dog. So
you didn't consider Bear your dog? Is that why you punched him in the face?
Yeah. If it was my dog, I would have never punched him. Well, it wasn't my dog. It was my mom's dog.
I think if you give me like a fucking house payment, like $300,000, and you could pay payments on it for 30 years, let's do it. Sign me up. $500K.
Oh, that's a cool way to look.
Couple thousand a month for 30 years.
Payment plan it out.
If you can guarantee that dog's with you for the rest of your life, like it dies when your heart stops.
And it dies when you die. Yeah. I would say I said 500,000 or 300,000.
I said 3 to stop, but I think I'd go up to 5.
I think I'd go up to 5. I think I would do 500,000 with a payment plan. Yeah, it's like a yearly subscription. It's like car insurance. Yeah, I could do that. 500,000. Yeah, I mean, because
Unkillable dog.
Pets are great. Pets are awesome. They're always going to be pretty dope.
They're saying Joan Rivers cloned her dog. Do you ever hear that? Joan Rivers had the same dog forever. She used to be this comedian.
I was going to say, I honestly don't know who Joan Rivers is.
You know who Joan Rivers is. If you saw her, you'd know who she was.
Hey,
She's this old fucking bitch lady. Funny girl.
Old bitch lady. Like that.
People say the Obamas killed her because she called Michelle Obama a guy.
Wow.
Joan Rivers.
That's different.
Do you recognize her now?
Oh, yes. She talks. Yeah, she talks like, yeah.
Okay.
She's, okay.
So that was her. Yeah. She died about 10 years ago.
She died?
10 years ago.
Damn. What age?
She was 81 at the time of death.
So she beat the mark.
She beat the mark.
She pumped the bar up.
Yeah. Maybe she was a clone.
There's a lot of plastic surgery done to her.
Oh, yeah. She had it fucking. She even said it, though. That's how she died. I think it was complications from a surgery. Joan Rivers cloned dog.
I don't know if I'd want to clone the dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could have just made that up.
Dude, stop telling me I left my... I mean, thank you for telling me that I left my AirPods behind, but it's like they're in my car. I keep getting notifications every time that I go to work, and every time
you leave, your phone's too far from
my phone's too far from my fucking AirPods. Like, all right, man, well, I don't live with my AirPods then, okay?
So what does your day look like today? What are you going to do today?
I'm working today.
You got to work on a Tuesday.
I'm working.
Oh, Friday. Today's Friday.
Today's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working. What the fuck is this? Oh.
You're getting your phone blown up today. At least people like you.
You know what? More than it's fucking rattled in the past like couple of years, so we'll take it. I'm never not going to say no to that. It's always nice. It's a nice gesture, you know. But yeah, so after this, I'm going to go get a haircut, as there was anticipation that I'd be going to dinner this weekend. Obviously, that's off the board.
What do you mean? Why is it off the board?
I'm back on the market.
You're officially single.
Yeah.
So after last week, the gushing, you were like lit up. It was like,
I just don't see in weird translation that like that's my fault. Like as like that's like a natural feel, you know? That's like something that you just think that you're in a good spot. Like it's like betting. It's all goes back. And first of all, I haven't made a video of it. That might have stemmed. It didn't stem actually. It was during literally. I just went on the hottest stretch in the world. I came upon like $1,200
just from fucking running.
Fucking from Saturday, ran Saturday into Sunday, Sunday into Monday, and then even on Tuesday it was crazy. And I got in on baseball. It was nuts. That's neither here or there, but that is something that's a personal best. So
when one thing like your love life luck is bad right now, it's real bad, but your betting luck is good.
Yeah.
So do you like that combination? Like, would you trade that right now? You never ever get married, but you hit at 70%.
Yeah, I would take that.
I would take that right now. I would take that if she walked out the door right now. That's like my son. I'd take that right now.
Very profitable.
You would never
have to worry about shit. 70%. That's a job. It's a job. Probably better than it.
So, okay, let's go back to this because I know for a fact people are going to be wondering, how do you go from lovey-dovey, lushy? You're basically planning to marry this girl, essentially, is how it felt.
I mean, like,
you're talking about having kids. You're talking about you see yourself doing.
But again, it's like my stupid ass sister who like thinks she has like good advice, which like she has terrible advice.
She's literally
my mother, dude. She's literally my mother. Like
she has no good advice.
She has no good advice. She's like all she says like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry to hear that. Like, why you gotta slide in the I knew that was gonna happen? Like you didn't say nothing.
That's very passive aggressive.
So listen, man. two days ago. So good timing, great timing.
Right before your birthday.
Very considerate. This is back-to-back years.
Yeah.
If you don't remember, I was in a shit show last year. Same deal. Got dumped off to the side. Week of the B-Day. I just got it. What the most frustrating thing about this is getting told. Listen, I like the honesty. I'm all about honesty. Came up front, said, "Hey, listen, there was a spark there. Like things were unbelievable. You know, fireworks, the whole 9 yards." Then, I just kind of lost it, and things seem a little bit overwhelming for me. I knew that was gonna come. I knew that one was coming. I knew it. The too fast. This is moving along. Blah 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 blah. Like
that's just an excuse.
I think that it really is because at the end of the day, Al, like I'm not having conversations by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not doing things on my own.
Yeah.
I'm not planning things on my own, you know? So as much as I'll take it like certified lover boy, like I am someone like that. I care. When I'm in it, I'm all in it. I'm fired up. Like I can't be, you know, and then I got the guys at work being like, "Oh, you got to be Johnny Cool and you got to keep putting it off and putting it off." I'm like, putting it off, what's the point of that? You know, like, and I'm not saying to like jump the gun and like rush everything. And like what my approach wasn't even to be like, my intentions are never to be overwhelming or make someone feel like kind of like out of rhythm. But yeah, so I just got told, you know, to be honest, this is it, like the verbiage, the more that I read it, I go back and forth between like going into like a Batman era and just being like real dark, listening to Nirvana, like letting my hair down the shower.
Yeah.
Something in the wind. But then there's a part of me that's like, all right, man, it's all good. Like it's just, it's,
well,
another,
it is all good.
It's another day. Like, you know,
what did she say exactly?
She said, not to like quote unquote get it. I just don't think you're my person. I do not see a future with you. That one, that's insulting.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like that's insulting.
Yes, that's a little
like,
insulting.
I don't know if you take that as like, I'm just being honest. Like, all right, man. So you basically, the two things right there that stuck out to me is like, you don't think I'm good enough to introduce to your parents. Like you don't think your parents can like me. That's for sure. And then you don't see me as like a plausible husband. Like you don't see me like being a good, and then you also don't see me being like as like a good supporting male character, like in the relationship.
That's what it seems like.
Is that, is that, you know,
that to me, she's telling you like you're a child. You got nothing going for you. And I don't even like you that much. That's basically what she said. Yeah.
So she was like, instead of investing time, you know, and effort into it, and then it just being flattened out after like 3-6 months or however long it would have lasted, just cut it right off at the head.
So now you're not even worth her time.
I wasn't even worth that's another thing that I was kind of pissed off. I wasn't even worth the phone call. Or
like, is it a text?
Yeah, it was a text. Just random.
Wow. What did you do on this fucking trip that got her going? Did you wear those fucking SpongeBob Crocs like last time?
Bro,
the other girl dumped you?
Dude, when I tell you, straight up, you want to know what's also hilarious? 2:45 in the morning last night. 2:45 actually in the morning this day. I got a text.
From her?
Yes. Yep.
Saying what?
Happy birthday. I hope this year brings you nothing but blessings. I got to read it. I have to read this one.
You got to read this message. Yep.
This one I'll read. Happy birthday. Hoping this year ahead brings you many blessings. And thank you for an amazing trip and memories. In parentheses, this is what pisses me off. Hope you don't hate me. Okay. So I still haven't responded to that. Just want to let you know. King's up.
Yep. It's King's. It's City Boy's up. That's for sure.
Right. And so
City Boy fall.
The one thing about it is like, I am going to reply. I had intentions to reply and just say, I was simply just going to, you know, cause I was keeping it cordial. Even towards the end of it, I wasn't combative. All I said was in the exchange is like, hey man, like I said from the beginning, I'm not perfect. And like, I'm always willing to try and like put the work in to like fix anything. Didn't even want to have that conversation. I didn't even get brought into the coach's office.
Yeah.
Say like, hey, listen, like this week we're going to go over like, you know, planning. This week we're gonna go on setting up appointments. This week we're gonna go on. No, I got literally.
You got pink slip.
I got cuts. I got cut.
Yeah.
I got cut. That's just what it was, and it sucks because obviously you think really highly of someone, and you think somebody else would think highly enough of you. But what comes back to with what I was saying is I didn't even get a phone call or a chance to speak for myself. Really, I was just kind of given the cards I was dealt, and that's just usually how life goes, though. Sometimes. So,
do you think that this was a tag team effort? Like some of her fucking girls that she was with was like, "Listen, don't date this kid. He's a server," type thing. Like that.
I think that definitely could have happened.
Because why wouldn't she call you? She just like with her girls and they were like, listen, you just got to send the text. Or you think like she had some family pressure?
I don't know, man. I don't know. And like, I even like the one time that I tagged her in an Instagram story when we were in Puerto Rico, I asked her, I was like, yo, is this cool? She's like, yeah, I just can't repost it because I'm in Puerto Rico. And if all my family who follows me sees it and knows that I didn't show up, I understand that part. Cause they'll all give you shit or whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not like, I don't care. Like that. I don't care about reposts and all that shit. That doesn't matter to me. But, yeah, man. I mean, I just tried to be a guy. Really, if you look back at it, I really was like a real grade A dude. I really tried, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, shelf it up. That's it. Back on the market. You get back into the streets. That's just what you do, I guess.
Can you go back and pinpoint one fucking thing where maybe you felt like
she got, I noticed she was upset. I think it was on Monday. She was all in favor of me bringing my laundry over and doing the laundry at her apartment. I did it. Whatever. I'm leaving the next. How it was going the past few times was in the morning. She has to take the dog out, but so she could like kind of get like a little extra sleep and all that. I would take the dog out.
Right.
What the fuck is?
Let me go. I think they'll try. Let me let them out.
Let him out, please.
Crazy, dude.
And it's like
right in the middle of this.
That sounds like a legitimate, very terrible time.
Let's go.
You selfish fucks.
This is the dead one.
Oh, that's
Oh, stop itching your ass. Oh.
Stop itching your ass.
He itches his ass. Now they're in a box. Come in. All right, so we're back Monday.
Monday. So yeah, I leave. Now, there was like 2 shirts, a short, and a sweatshirt that were just covered in dog hair from being there. She has a dog, obviously, like I said.
Oh, so tell me you were making a big deal about the dog hair.
Not at all. Not at all.
I can picture you losing your mind.
I didn't even notice it. I threw the clothes on the top of the hamper because they were in the bathroom. They were on the floor.
Okay.
And 4 o'clock comes around. She gets back home. She's like, you left so many things here. And as soon as she said that, I was like, because the night before she had a girls' night.
Okay.
So I was like, It's like, that's interesting. I was like, so what did I leave? I was like, are you referring to the clothes? Like, I'm not going to lie to you, like, not to make the wrong impression. I just kind of threw them in. They were like legit dirty. I didn't want to throw them on top of my clean clothes. And I just figured, you could like run them through, or I'll pick them up the next time I'm by there type thing. No big deal. Didn't really think nothing of it. Didn't think that was that crazy. Oh, I'm trying to clean up and there's stuff everywhere. So again, a little, okay. I said, even me.
A little
like,
pushback.
Hey. It's like, hey, do you want me to come get them? If it's that big of a deal. I wasn't being a dickhead at all. I sent, yeah. And she was like, yeah, if you could. It's literally 4:30 in the middle of a Tuesday. So for me to get to Quincy, it was an hour and 37 minutes. I didn't go. I was like, I ended up being like, listen, because she was like, oh, I'm going to my friend's house, the friend literally lives at like, I live at 15 Ferry. The friend lives at like 5 or 3 something. So it's literally on the same street. So I'm like, if you're going to come to your girl's crib, why don't you just drop the stuff off on the way by? Like, is it that big of a deal? Like, can you not really face me right now? Is that what is going on? So I knew right there that there was a feather that was sticking out, and I felt it. I was like, all right, man. I was like, something's coming. And then the next day it wasn't the same type of energy. I was like, okay. All right. And then like, you know, instead of like going back and forth, how it used to be like a constant response type deal, you know, like 4 or 5 hours go by. I'm like, all right, I know it's coming. And then just, hey, unfortunately, I just don't want to keep you in the dark on this. Like, well, you kept me in the dark.
So you're telling me this is all over you being a slob with the laundry, a slob in her eyes.
I mean, yeah, if you would consider it, I was just going to say, if you consider that being a slob, like that's not even that.
I would agree. That doesn't seem that crazy. Are you sure that's all you know about?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that opposed to everything else. Like,
and you don't think she has another guy and she was worried about your clothes being there?
That's the only thing that worried. That's the only not worried me. That ran across my mind. I was just like, there might be somebody else coming by here, and maybe they don't want to see the my Mamba shorts that I was wearing on the episode.
Right.
Those were there. A couple t-shirts. Those are probably all fucking burned.
Oh, you never got them. You never got them back.
What's the funniest thing, Al, is now, what do you do with those? Unless they're already gone, they're already at Goodwill, but I don't know. If you're ever going to try and tell me like, hey, I do have your clothes. Like if you ever want them, like, I don't know what my stance really should be. And my response should be to that.
Yeah. Come by, let me get them. Or you come and get them. Come bring them when you come to your friend's house.
Yeah. That's probably the most logical thing. I don't know. Then there's girls that are like, oh, give her a week. I don't believe that.
I don't even get it. I don't get like, so she just thought you were that much of a slob. Were you like crazy much of a slob when you guys were away in Puerto Rico? Were you just throwing your shit? Do you have any arguments about that? Like, is this?
No, not even like even in the bathroom, we had two sinks side by side.
Yeah.
Dude, when I tell you Puerto Rico was like a fantastic trip, like I would have rated like at least a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I couldn't see where we didn't get in one dispute over nothing. Every night, like we did everything. I don't know. That was like the least of my concerns. No, that was the least of my concerns. Again, I'm in the docket if you don't.
Could she be on her period? Because I know when it's period week, it's really technically a fucking month. It's like the whole month.
Yeah.
Leading up to it. They got 2 or 3 weeks before, a week after. They're all acting crazy and they flip out over dumb shit. That seemed like flipping out over dumb shit.
It seems like, I know, but then when you do say the line of like, I don't see a future with you.
That's fucked up.
I just want to make sure that I'm quoting that right. Because we can do the justice by that. Let me just make sure I'm quoting this right.
We're playing in the Coliseum.
Yes, I love the time I had with you. I just don't see it being a forever thing with us. And I don't want to keep investing time and effort into both of us and get disappointed in the end. Listen,
you got some long texties there going back and forth.
That's mine, yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want you to hate me as a person. Like, dude, I wouldn't hate you or I wouldn't feel some type of way if I just got a fucking phone call or like I'm 30 years old, you're 20. How the fuck can't we have a conversation? Like, was I not a good enough person that whole time to not even get a conversation? I couldn't get a conversation. I couldn't get a phone call.
Yeah, I just think
it doesn't have to be in person, sitting down face to face. Because I know, listen, you know why? Because if I'm able to sit down and go face to face and have a conversation, what you are going to angle and what you think, I feel like through conversation, like you can.
That's why a lot of people do it that way. They could text and they can get everything that they want to say out.
And that's it. Now they're like,
you're not in a room with somebody, you're not on the phone with somebody.
Not in direct contact, literally. Yep. You can't sit there, you can't hear feeling, you can't hear emotion because all that shit matters. Like we say all the time, like text gets lost in translation. But yeah, it is. Listen, man, it is what it is.
So you're on the market.
Yep. I'm on the market. The joke that I'm prepared to die alone, I'll do it.
Don't test him. He'll fucking do it.
I'll do it.
These fucking honeys, you think that he's fucking around, dude? He'll fucking die alone right now.
I'll die alone. It probably saved me a lot of money. But yeah, it is what it is. That was uneventful. That sucks. Yeah.
Why do you and your brother feel like you have so much problems with women?
I don't want to categorize myself in the same as my brother. I think I'm able to take my licks. I put myself in a lot of bad situations. I don't like look for sympathy at all. I don't. It is what it is. Marco does his shit to himself. He's very like out in the open, very like fucking poor me, sad me. Like, nah, I'm not. I don't ever do that. I don't care. You know, like at the end of the day, like just to be like in the nicest way possible. Like your loss. Like your loss. Like if you don't think that highly of me, like that you don't see like a future or shit like that out of me, you don't think that I'm capable of that. Like I don't know how else you want to angle that, but as a guy, like I'm gonna take that on the chin. Like okay, that's cool. You just got to keep it pushing.
Does she think in her head that when she gets married, they're not going to put shorts on top of a hamper? Like, is that what she thinks? Like, is that like a realistic scenario? Does she seem like she's not like part of reality? Do you ever talk to a girl and it's like they just have this thing built up in their head?
It's tough on this one because I feel like this, like I told you, like most of the girls in other ways that I've gone for, and I mean this politely to all of you that if you've ever have listened, they've just been a little bit of a different brand. All right. This one just seemed to have like more of like did her stuff, had her stuff lined up, just like kind of was like real grounded. But then again, it was like, I don't know.
She didn't want your kid to play football. That had to hurt.
That would have never happened. It's like that was like that stuff's like the least of my worries. What it is I really think like I could definitely notice that like, so she didn't tell like her parents at all, like anything that she was like seeing anybody or anything like that. And like, I noticed that I did. Now to her defense, it's like, oh, everybody gets in my business, you know, gets to my grandmother, then it gets to my aunt. It's like, yeah, dude, like welcome to my family too. Like everybody, you know, when everybody
Puerto Ricans and Italians are very similar like that with the family.
Yeah. It's always big family stuff. So I kind of noticed, I was like, damn, I think she likes the right now, but she didn't like the spice. Now, I didn't want to address it when I felt it when we came back from Puerto Rico, and I felt like it really was a little bit different, like a little bit like flat and soda, right? I'm just the type of person to like, I don't know if, I guess now I know for maybe the next time, like, to address it, to bring it up, like, hey, like, is there something going on? But like, I feel like it's like the retirement talk. When you bring up retirement, that's when it starts to become a reality every time you bring it up or it's in your head. I'm under the understanding, like, anytime that you bring up something, you're like kind of like putting bad on it to happen. You know, like,
I guess there's two ways to think of it.
I guess, yeah. I mean, like, hey, man, like, you know, is this flame seem like it's dying out a little bit? What can we do to like re-spark it? Like, what's going on? What are you feeling? That's probably what I could have done. Or me, on the other hand, not say any of it, not try and like really acknowledge it, and try and just kind of change the narrative on my own.
If the flame's going out after you come back from a vacation, and if that's how you felt, then this was meant to be. Like, this breakup was meant to be. If the flame's there, it's there. You shouldn't even have to go on vacation. Granted, you want to go on vacation, you have a good time.
Yeah, that was an impromptu thing. Again, I've never done that. You've known me. I mean, like, no shit, but like, you know, like, you know, I've dated, gone through dating. I've never gone away with nobody. I never did that before. I never went on a vacation with just like, you know, me and solo, like meeting a girl, like 3 weeks into meeting a girl, like we're on a fucking flight together to Puerto Rico. Like, you want to tell me you were overwhelmed and you felt...
I know, she's the one that fucking pushed that whole thing.
No, I don't lie, dude. I'm like, kind of like, yo, you put us on the accelerated program.
Yeah, it's on her.
That's what I mean, bro. It's like, I'm not doing it on my own. People like, oh, like, you know, you're too much. Like, I don't really know if I'm too much. I'm just over here fucking riding a wave.
We know it wasn't your idea to go. You're riding the wave. I like that. That's a good idea. Do you think maybe you didn't throw it down good enough in Puerto Rico?
No. That was some stellar.
You were on one.
Yeah, because it was a night where I was hamming and there wasn't no way I was busting. So like, I just know what that is. Like, that's just a repetitive. I know it is.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm so thankful for it. It makes me feel like a porn star, which is great. Now I know why they're called porn star martinis. That's all I know. They're a drink of mine. They're a drink of mine for sure. They definitely put lead in the pistol. So, but
so you're not worried about that?
No, I don't think that was that at all. I really don't.
So maybe
especially even her when she mentioned it again, like, thank you for an amazing trip. Like, we really did have a fucking sweet ass time. It was awesome.
So the only thing you could pinpoint, you didn't defend rape again. We didn't do that. Correct?
Dude, I don't think on a personal thing, I don't think I ruffled anything like that. I was cool like that. I was cool in the pocket like that. I really didn't trip over myself. I didn't say something that was like, oh, what did you just say? Like, no.
So it's not like a radio personality that you might have talked to that whole situation. Nope. Not that.
Nope.
Not the Crocs. Not the SpongeBob Crocs.
No, I didn't even know that was like I didn't even know that. I thought that was a joke. I didn't even know that was a real thing.
I don't know. But this is Justin saying this.
That's Justin. Justin's not even here.
So, I mean, we could back him up, but so you didn't wear SpongeBob Crocs or anything ridiculous?
No.
Do you think she was kind of, because you're so obsessed with Marvel, do you think that she's at all worried about that?
Nope. Because I just want you to know something, and you know this. I love nothing more than sitting on my fucking couch on Sunday and no one fucking bothering me. I just want to watch football.
Yep.
2 Sundays, or 3. I have relinquished my duties of watching football and have contributed in some type of activity with this particular female. Okay? So that's called sacrifice.
But were you like miserable checking your phone?
Nope, not even on my phone. No bets with me. I didn't make that note. I didn't make the Sunday service video in Puerto Rico. I didn't make a Sunday service video.
So now she's hurting our page.
I mean, it is. Listen, man.
Okay, so it wasn't meant to be. That's it. So the only thing you can pinpoint to is the laundry in the hamper. It kind of makes me want to just like break into her house and take a shit in the corner of the room, just to really like now you have a mess.
Like, dude, like
now there's a mess in your house.
Like,
you should just let Skylar go over. Let Skylar stay in her house.
Like every time I was there and she would leave early and she had to go do something and she would like let me leave on my own kind of thing. Like, dude, like, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for it at all. Like, I wasn't like, oh, like, can I stay? Like, I never said nothing like that. Nothing. Like, even the last night that we were together, like, I snore. I know that it can keep her up. She's mentioned it before.
Oh, you're a snorer. I
honestly, I swear to God, I think that it's between that and having psoriasis, which whatever the fuck one you want to pick. Yeah. And, I said to her, I was like, Monday Night Football's over. She's already sleeping. I leave the bed and I'm still up. So I'm not going to move around a lot because I know that affects people as well. I go into the living room. I legit turn on the TV. I start watching the Penguin and I went to go sleep on the couch. It was nothing merciful against her. Like, no problems at all. I was literally being considerate and a nice dude and going and sleeping on the couch because she had to be up at 6 a.m. And at that time, it was already 11:30. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting settled into bed right now. So I went and just slept on the couch. 3 o'clock in the morning rolls around. She's like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, well, I came out here because like I just wanted to make sure that you slept, like so that you could wake up, like you could have a good sleep and all that and all. Like, and she's like, well, you're a fucking moron. Like get back in bed. Like, don't be silly. This and that. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I was trying. Like, I just thought that was nice. That's a nice thing to do. That's being a little bit thoughtful, but whatever. Like, yeah. All right, cool.
Now you dumped. So she dumped you the next day after that.
The next night, or no, I think it was like a day after that, and then later that night. It was just literally the other night. It was just literally like Wednesday night. So, what's Friday today?
Oh. You gotta go find another broad now.
Al, that's all it is. You just put your head down and just get back on the grind. You just focus on yourself Going back to the gym, for sure. Bro, like, you know, it's a natural instinct. Like, it's gonna suck. When someone wants to tell me like I'm a lover boy, I try too much. Like, dude, I don't know. I can't be a dickhead. I don't really like being like that. I don't like being like a manipulator. I hate that. I don't, you know, you listen to some of these stories, like one of these girls was telling me that she was dating a guy for a year and a half, and like the whole time he was cheating on her with a coworker. I'm like, dude, like people get into scenarios like that could never ever in my life be me.
Yeah.
And that's the people that you want to be in bed with, like, so be it. If that makes your life more interesting, like, so fucking be it. I'm not going to change how I'm wired. Yeah, did I get a little fired up? Sure. I sure did. But did I do anything that was really outside the realm that would make you be like, I
think we need to really just have a couple of the exes on and talk it out. See if anyone will come on and join and say what you did wrong. I think we just need to get better. So you know how, like, you know, it's almost like a scout mission. Like, give us what he does wrong. Give us the pros and cons of Nico. And then we'll build a better Nico.
If you want to do that, I told you got a green light. You can go ahead and please, in the nicest, politest way, if you want to reach out to certain people and say like, hey man, like we're just trying to help Nico get better.
That's it.
Trying to put him into a program.
Just trying to get him better.
I was just trying to get me better.
You got to go to boot camp.
I want to have it. Listen, man, I need
training camp.
I need a little me. So I definitely want to.
So we could get the pros, like what, like, you know, there's certain things that we're not going to be able to fix. Like your teeth. Most likely we can't fix your teeth.
No, we could fix that might have been it too. That might have been like, I keep looking at a kid with a chipped tooth. Like, what a fucking loser. I wish I got a Y, Al. I didn't get a Y. That's the only problem.
I think you need to, you know, I think maybe we can get you a Y. I don't know if anyone will actually talk. She doesn't even know you have a podcast, really.
Yeah, I mean, unless she's like kind of like oblivious and didn't really look at my Instagram.
There's no way she had to look at your Instagram.
She definitely did. I mean, she's had to have seen it. So didn't say not one word about it.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she heard the last thing, me calling her black the whole episode. Maybe she didn't like that.
Yeah, maybe. That would be awesome if that was to come back and be the reason, let me tell you.
Because then it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, and then everything to do with you.
Yeah, which is fine.
Right, that's good. Yep, so that's that.
Do you think it throws her off that you're white and you think that you're black? Do you think that threw her off at all?
No, because even like when we were dancing, she was teaching me how to salsa. Like I wasn't doing it good at first, and then I started to get it, and then I started to lose it, and like that's like what I guess maybe maybe the trip you could just throw out the fucking window because it's like not fair comparable ground because it was such a like it was just like pinnacle.
Well, I just think anytime you go on vacation, it always seems like the best. Everywhere you go, oh, Puerto Rico's awesome. But if you live there, it's a fucking third world country. You get these blinders when you're on vacation that wherever you go, it's better than what you're at. So like you're always, it's fake life is what it is.
Fantasyland, bro.
That's it.
La La
Fantasyland.
Land.
Exactly.
Legit, I'm in La La Land. I'm walking through Old San Juan, 2 in the morning with a drink in my hand, with a girl around my arm. Like, who the fuck do I think I am? My Bad Bunny.
Yeah, exactly. You're Bad Bunny.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference between me and Bad Bunny right now?
Yeah.
I feel the exact same.
You'd be Fat Bunny.
I'd be Fat Bunny.
Yeah.
I'd be Chub Bunny.
Yeah, no, that's why once you get back to real shit, going to work and having responsibilities, shit changes. I just can't believe you fucking throw a pair of shorts on a hamper where they're supposed to go on a hamper. Like in a hamper, on a hamper. That's where dirty clothes go.
Yep.
But that's women for you. They fucking flip out over the dumbest shit.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You can't really.
All right, so you can't pinpoint nothing besides that. That's good to know. Did you watch the game last night?
Yes, I did.
It's a great Thursday night football game.
It was a great. You just got into my next note. My next note's not really. We're going Turn the big 3-0. We already talked about that. Well, not really, but yeah. I watched the game last night. Unreal. Kirk Cousins, 500 yards. That's fucking sick.
They weren't looking great to start the season, the Falcons. Like their offense looked like shit, kind of.
I think truly that it takes a month for people to come into their own because preseason,
especially new season too.
Preseason,
I mean, new team
is so fucking.
They got so many weapons over there. It's crazy.
Where?
The Falcons. They got Bijan, Pitts. I mean, Pitts he should be playing way better than he is.
Pitts did great. Yeah, Pitts is a specimen. They got Bijan, Drake London. They do. Donnell Mooney's actually doing pretty good for them.
Yeah.
I even don't mind. Like, I really don't mind the Bucks. I thought the Bucks could have won. I thought
they should have won.
I thought the Bucks should have won. I thought Baker was doing great as well. This NFL season, it's still a little up in the air for me. Really, it's not. I will say, just based off of injury, I don't think it's KC and then everybody else. I know that last year might have been like a motive, but I really don't think that.
I don't know. I just feel like it's another thing. No one's stepping out. No one looks dominant. So you would take a team that
has just kind of had the same core nucleus and just stick with that.
I could still feel KC running away with this thing again.
I think my Bengals pick looks absolutely god awful.
Are they 0-3?
1-3 because they beat the Panthers last week.
Oh, okay.
1-3. They beat the Panthers last week, which we're gonna get into bad teams because, dude, bruh. Winning that one game in the beginning of the season might have been like I don't know if we could. I don't know. Listen, if we can't beat Miami this week, I don't know a lot of teams that we can beat. No bullshit, Al. Our team is.
It's because of the quarterback, to be honest, right now.
You think so? You think if you put Drake Mann, it really does something different?
Yeah. I think that you can stretch the field. You can't stretch the field with Jacoby, so they're loading the box. So by loading the box, and then Stevenson's fumbling the ball, which is
getting the ball too much.
He's getting the ball too much. There's 8 people in the box, so now there's 2-3 people hanging on you every single tackle. They're ripping the ball from him.
Granted, they faced literally the best linebacker in the fucking world, bro.
Yeah,
like Fred Warner is just like
unbelievable.
Heat-seeking.
Like how fucking lucky. Just thinking about like that Super Bowl, how fucking lucky is Kansas City that like the kid's walking on, like the linebacker's walking onto the field and
Greenlaw, bro, that kid was
he was unbelievable.
He was great.
They needed him in his fucking thing, and then he's walking off and fucking tears his ACL. Like how lucky?
He's jumping on the field after the kickoff team's walking off. He's jumping next to Fred Warner and snaps his ACL. Dude, that guy doesn't snap his ACL. San Fran's got that.
San Fran should have beat KC twice.
And
I'm gonna have to let this dog in now.
If you gotta let the dog in,
this is fucking ridiculous. People think it's easy out here. We got fucking girls dumping people for laundry, dogs dying. What's wrong? Come on! Go lay down. Go lay on the couch. Yeah, so, I mean, what a pussy Justin is, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like Nico's birthday. He just spends all week planning his own birthday, which is crazy that he's been fucking planning his birthday.
Justin's planning his birthday.
He's planning his own birthday.
I turned 30, which is like a substantial number. Dirty 30, usually something that people throw something for.
Yeah.
Or get together for, something like that. Because obviously it's like a milestone birthday in a way, right? So
correct.
Bye to the 20s, hello to the 30s.
Yep.
I got nothing. Is it possible that next Monday we could go golfing?
Yeah.
Can we still go golfing?
Yeah, why not?
All right, all right. I'll plan that out in like the next few days.
You're going to plan your own birthday?
No, I just want to go golfing.
This Monday.
We just go golfing. Yeah.
Yeah, I should be fine with that.
Maybe I'll hit up Fatsuck and maybe see what his availability is. not even being mean, I don't want to hit up my own brother just based off the fact that he's late for everything. I hate it. I can't do it. Yeah.
He is bad. You got to tell him like I did the last time. You tell him a half hour later.
And I would tell him 40 minutes ahead.
Yeah.
I would. I'd be like, oh, if the tea time's at 11, I'd say it's at 10. It's at 10:25.
Yeah. And then he gets there at 10:40.
And we're good.
And we're fine.
And we're good. And he doesn't have to rush.
Nope.
He might have got himself. Listen, you got to rush to get somewhere. Cool. Isn't it better to rush to get somewhere? And then when you're there, you got like, not saying an hour, because that would be ridiculous. And then waiting around an hour, you start to get impatient. 20 minutes? 20 minutes goes by pretty quick. You'll be all right.
20 minutes goes by real quick when you have to get to the golf cart, put your fucking cart put your bag on the cart.
Take the cart around.
Yeah. Get to the first tee. It's not rocket science.
10 to 15, 17 minutes all day long.
Get yourself set up. Then knowing him, he needs a protein. He eats a meal or a protein shake or something.
Yeah, something. He needs like, dude. He is the biggest pre-meal fucking whore bag. This kid's gone from fucking stupid Nutri to I think he might have tried X Factor meals for fucking at one point. Probably
now he's on Prep Hero.
Now I don't see the Prep Hero. Now it's Awaken 180.
Yeah, but I think
who the fuck spends more money on themselves? LeBron James and Tom Brady or Mark fucking dickhead? Is this kid serious?
I mean, yeah, he got the chin done.
Eating fucking junk food at night. How about that? There you go. Pay me fucking nothing.
How about just you don't need the chocolate frosted donut from Dunkin' Donuts every morning. Just because you're scraping the frosting off with those fucking woodchopper teeth doesn't mean shit.
How about you don't need the late night roast beef? Remember when I was sending that to you? I'm like, dude, this kid literally now his new trend is fucking doing late night beef reviews. What do you think that's going to do to your body? Because you know what? You know Marco's not honest, John, and taking one bite and throwing it out the window or giving it to a homeless person. He's eating the whole thing.
Yep.
How many calories is a regular beef and all that shit? Sodium, bread. That's got to be almost 1,000-calorie sandwich. No? Maybe not.
I don't know. It's got to be close.
It's fucking crazy.
Depends where you get it from. I thought he said at one point he doesn't even like roast beefs. Do you remember that? It says doesn't sit well with his stomach. So let's eat that at 11 o'clock at night. That makes
But that was
sense.
a trend. It was like a couple of months ago. It was like, I'm back down late night beef. I'm at Mike's. Just got out of Encore. Like, first of all, welcome to fucking society, okay? Because that place has been going before we were born, and that's literally what it's made for. Like, that place, the tea alone pays that.
They have to. The only thing that sucks about that place is they need a bathroom. It's crazy they don't have a small bathroom in there so that people can piss.
When you don't have a bathroom, that's annoying. That's annoying.
If you can eat in there, I don't care if there's a little bar. If there's one or two seats in there, I think you need to have a restroom.
I'm surprised that they aren't required to have a restroom with the size of the place. And they have like a sitting. How large would you say their seating size is? Maybe like 12 stools.
I think it's more. I think it's 15.
And I think I've been in sub shops where you order at the counter for less, and there's been bathrooms. That building's fucking plenty big. You can put a bathroom somewhere.
They definitely can put a bathroom.
Unless they're hurting for fucking cashola. I don't know.
Or you know what? Get a fucking porta potty. Put it outside.
Rented. Yeah. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I mean, now granted, at night that might turn into a complete and utter shit show.
Yeah.
You know, probably have people fucking in there and doing coke. But you know, to each his own.
Isn't that every bathroom though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was somebody at Wicked Craft last night that 100% just went in the bathroom and like did a good amount of coke and then came out. Like they're legit sideways and like shaking their head. I was like, wow, that's that real Colombian dust.
Yeah, you don't see that as much coke as you used to.
No,
they're doing that.
No.
Well, at least they weren't fucking. You ever catch anyone fucking in the bathroom? Besides yourself, I'm sure you do that all the time.
I think once or twice. It's fucking. What's even funnier is like that girl just made a post and like did her review of going to Puerto Rico, and she went to Puerto Rico with the man and all that. And I was just sitting there laughing. I'm like, wow. I'm like, all right, nice.
What are you talking about? The girl that you talked to?
No,
Oh.
the girl that I one time, had an affiliation with that wicked.
Oh, you fucked her in the bathroom.
Yeah,
How do you say? I don't even know.
I don't know if Steve. I don't know if Steve knows that. So, but everybody else.
Yeah, I don't think you should be saying that.
But yeah, that was a one time. That was a one off. It was great. It was fantastic. Honduran girl. Named Letty, like from Fast and Furious, which was all the more better.
Was she calling you fucking Dom? I mean, her name's Letty. You should have had her call you Dom.
No, I should have fucking put on a bald cap like Adam Ray.
My question is did you and the girl settle on a Halloween costume before, or you didn't get to settle on the Halloween costume?
Yeah, we did on both. I'm pretty sure some of the stuff was ordered or it wasn't ordered. Just like 2 days ago, like the day before she broke it off of me, supposed to go to Morton's for my birthday. That's all I wanted to do is I just want to go to Morton's.
Get a nice steak.
Reservation for 2 for Sunday.
Nice.
Sunday evening. And I was told, nope, don't worry. I already made the reservation. Word. That's pretty dope. And yeah, no. So that's not going to happen.
So why don't you do yourself a favor? Because this is one of the things that I love to do. Go to a steakhouse alone. Sit at the bar. Cut into a steak. Enjoy yourself. By yourself. You don't need another person there. She's just going to be make you order something you don't want to order. Sit there, have a nice steak, treat yourself to a nice fucking meal. You'll love it. That's what I would do if I were you.
I'm thinking about doing that Sunday night, just going to Morton's, going to the bar section.
Yeah.
The game will be on.
Go eat something.
Yeah.
Go eat something at Morton's.
The lava cake is what I'm there for.
Then get the lava cake, then go home and just absolutely abuse yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beat it till you chafe. That's what you should do on Sunday. That sounds like a good birthday.
I'm a real simple person.
That's it.
I don't really need.
You don't need a girl. You don't need a girl for that.
I don't really need a lot. Yeah, you don't need a girl for that. No, but yeah, that'd probably my ideal plan for Sunday. If I get there, it's tough because now that I don't have anything to do on Sunday, I don't know. I see if maybe I'll do something with the fellas or.
Why don't you go Monday then to the steakhouse?
Yeah, could go Monday.
Sunday
Absolutely.
just fucking melt into your fucking couch, dude.
And just fucking cook parlays.
Cook parlays, and apparently you're on a heater. The only problem is that now you might lose your betting luck because you're going back to single Nico.
Yeah. This is the first one for two.
Well, everyone knew Alabama was going to
190.
win.
That was before it for 227. That's later. This is just now. This is Sunday. Another 190. First touchdown. That I made dinner that night. I went over Sunday night and made dinner.
What'd you make? Because it looks like a slop. What is it?
No, it's like that was risotto with that was like a chicken Milanese kind of. It's like the chicken medallion dish that we have, like masala, mushrooms, prosciutto.
So you made a dinner too, and she's just fucking. Oh, what a scumbag!
Yep. Amon Ra, that was a big one. 357, huge.
Does she know you're a better?
That was another 310 ski. Green. Nope.
Then that was the dog you're never gonna see again.
That was Zeus on that was seeing, and then this was the next night after I left. It used to be the first one, the homer. He hit that bomb.
Yeah,
first.
bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, that put me up like net $1,160, which is great. Paid for my Puerto Rico trip. Thank you. Life has a weird way.
It does.
Doesn't life have the craziest way of showing signs?
Yep.
I am not that good at this.
No, we know that.
I'm not that good at this.
You have a long history.
Is personal PR. Personal PR. It's not even close. That's personal PR for a stretch of time. Except for 2 years ago on Sunday service, one time I went 9-1-1. But that doesn't even really count for anything because half of that shit back then I wasn't even betting on. Like I'm putting it out to pick, but like I literally didn't have the financial fucking baggage.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
All that. Right now, Sunday services is in shaky waters. I got to get back and see what my overall record is.
It's not good.
It's not good. We'll be better. We'll be back, and we're gonna have more production, and we'll have more. we'll have more production.
You have more time. What about getting it out on a Friday or a Saturday so people can
What I'm thinking, Al, is the thing to do is after, it sounds crazy, but I think either after like tonight, right? Or Saturday night when I come home from work, making it then.
Yeah, because I'm thinking in my head, like, how is everyone even getting this bet in? You get it in right at 1 o'clock. No one can even tell you if they wanted to.
Well, I try to get it up at 11:30.
No one can even fade you.
The times, yeah. So I think timing and all that, we really got to kick it into another gear. I really got to show myself that I could still do this because, again, what I want to do for a living is literally, work in the sports and social media area, whether it's content creation or betting content. So this is my baby right now. It was being neglected.
I actually have the perfect idea that I know people will get to watch your videos, but you can only do like 3 bets a week. I was thinking about doing it myself, but then I'm so nervous that I'm going to get like so much exposure from it that I'd have to do it every week. But I'm telling you, the idea is ridiculous. I don't think anyone does it this way, but they'll be forced to watch what your picks are, and they won't even care whether they hit or not. You want me to tell you now?
Yeah.
You got to do a jackass style. So you got to get basically hit in the nuts and then say you pick. So it'd be something different every single time. So I'd be like pushing you in a carriage over a thing. Then you'd get up off the ground after you just got blasted over a curb in a carriage, like jackass style. And then you'd be like Lions +3. You'd go step in front of a batting cage machine, get hit with the pitch and be like, Patriots money line. They will watch every pick because they're going to see you get hit. They're going to see you're going to have to hurt yourself though every single time.
I don't know if I'm going to be. I don't know if
yes, you can, dude. You tell me that wouldn't go. Tell me that wouldn't go though, Nico. Just think virality.
It definitely will
because no one's doing it.
Oh, you know what? Another one we could do, the milk crate challenge.
This is what I'm saying. You step on Legos.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of shit. But then you get hurt, and then you say you pick. It's 3 picks. They don't even care if they hit or not. Like that's the idea. Like think of that video. It's 3 picks and it's 3 basic, like y'all gonna get hurt. Or maybe you don't get hurt. But you got to pick something like that, like getting hit in the nuts. Maybe like a mouse trap closes on your finger.
Yeah.
And then it's just 3 picks. It's dead easy. You just got to plan it out.
Yeah,
so you just say
that's something I'll put on the back burner and think about.
Think of how viral it'll go, Nico. You do that once, you do it 5 times, you're gonna get.
Well, like my boys always said, like, yo, why don't you do like stuff like this? They're like, this would be funny. It's just people getting like fucking absolutely hurt, like getting hit in a golf cart.
Right, that would be great. Yeah. But you see, we can tailor it to where like you're not going to get actually that hurt. It's just going to hurt for a bit.
If you could tailor it to like where like that.
Like if we step you in front of a pitching machine, you can control how fast it goes. You can get hit. It's going to hurt for a second. Bro,
in the chest, dog, that's going to fucking.
No, just go sideways and go off the arm. I wouldn't do chest because God forbid, which you're lucky, turn into DeMar Hamlin. Just a drop dead, dude. Just think about how crazy that would go.
It would go crazy. I'm just trying to think like how far can you bring that, bro? Like how long can I do?
I think you could do it for a whole season. Think about how many follows would you get legitimately? You only need that for a couple weeks. Look at that fucking retard Davis Clark. He's up to 700,000 people. He's legit nuts. Retarded.
He's so nuts, bro.
So think about that.
Absolutely.
You only need it.
Set of skins.
You only need it for so long. You know what I mean? Like you just needed enough to go viral, and then people might actually. And if God forbid you have a good week that week.
Yeah, God forbid if I have a good week. You're right. Last week I don't think was good.
So and it's only 3 bets. Bro, pick your best 3 bets.
I didn't save from last week. I don't remember what it was. I know it wasn't good though.
I just think you're crazy not to do that. If If it was me, I would be doing it on Saturdays and Sundays. Give 3 NCAAs and 3 NFLs.
Really?
Watch Jackass and see how they hurt themselves.
I see that. They like fucking gash their heads. I've watched
But you
Jackass.
could be doing the cinnamon challenge. You could be doing shit like that too, where it's not that crazy. You could be doing anything that like people
dropping lemons in my eyes.
eating a ghost pepper chip. Yes,
No.
dropping lemons in your eyes. That's the one.
I would do the lemons in my eyes. The ghost pepper chip, no.
You can't do that again.
No, not for a pick. Are you fucking crazy? That would be like one.
No.
That'd be like one episode.
You gotta know.
That's terrible.
You gotta like honestly step it up. Step your game up.
Yeah, definitely.
And think viral. Like that shit would go viral so easily. I was legitimately gonna produce one for you because I'm near the picture machine all the time and just do it myself. But then I was thinking that was gonna go viral. You should do it and you should make yourself go viral that way.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
And so you're never gonna do it.
Al, I'm not gonna do it because that's just a lot of bullshit. Like it's just like a lot of.
It's not that hard. You set up a thing on the tripod and you just hurt yourself.
I did
Like
that.
a mouse trap. Think of a mouse trap hitting your finger and then you just being like Lions +3.
Yeah. So people just watch me get hurt, but also giving out picks. And then it's like, if I suck at betting and I'm just hurting myself.
They're just going to keep watching it no matter what. They're only going to keep watching it. A lot of people are going to keep watching it for if you have a good week, the first week, just think about that. People will.
I really can't.
People will ride or die with you.
I
Nico.
listen to you. This one, I just don't know.
And then you got to just be like, you got to say it like, guys, please. You have to bet my picks or I'm just going to keep doing this even worse.
Yeah.
Like you can't stop. You can't stop.
Yeah, no. Then that's what it becomes. You can't stop.
All right. Well,
Just can't stop.
you don't want to go fucking viral. That's fine.
I mean, I just want to stay alive for a little bit. Just a little bit longer. Not too much longer. Yep. It's 12 now. Fucking wrapping it up. Got a few minutes left here. What else? What else could we close on? Justin's out sick. The Patriots are in shambles. I don't think they're gonna last that long. I'm back on the market.
You're back on the market. Do you still think so? You guys were wrong about them being the last team without a win.
Dude,
You still like that over under 4.5?
No. Come on. You'd be crazy. You'd be crazy to think that they got 4 more wins in them. That's crazy. They really don't.
Well, their offensive line is dying by the second. And they keep getting injured. So like even the bad guys, yeah, it's bad.
Like Duggar gone, Andrews gone, Caden Wallace gone. Yeah, it's just like it's terrible. It's not good. I think you put Drake May in there. I think you get some excitement. I think the boys are like, all right, maybe we have a chance. But even then, do you not guarantee?
Do you think if like Brissett is playing god awful in the first half, it's a close game? God awful
on Sunday.
God awful. We're talking like
Why
5 for 12.
Because I mean, they still have playmakers on their defense. Like you still got fucking. I wouldn't consider Jalen Ramsey a playmaker, but
Christian Watkins is pretty good.
yeah, Chris. I mean, again, you have an opposing defense for sure. I don't know. What else? What else are you waiting for?
That's what I'm thinking. I think that this would be the game. I honestly thought this would be the game that they might just call him the starter.
The season's to shit anyways, dude. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, so I guess the question is why even play him if the season's to shit?
It's a double-edged sword. It's the same thing. It's like, but
do you
let him
tank
get
for Travis Hunter?
Let him get his reps. You're not gonna Al, you know, I know, they're not taking a skill player in that top spot. They're 110% taking a tackle.
You think first overall they're going to take a tackle? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
If we were first overall, I'd hope to go.
No, they can't. You can take like in the fifth to 7, you could see that 5 to 7, you could see a tackle.
Could you see them trading back?
Yes.
Okay.
But if they have the first 3 picks, they would never take a tackle.
I think.
Has a tackle ever been drafted in the first 3 picks?
Yeah. Yeah, look it up.
Highest
drafted tackle.
Highest drafted
DeWalt was
tackle.
what, 6, 5? You got me fucked up if you think that we're gonna
Fifth is the highest.
Joe Alt. Okay, Joe Alt is a fucking legitimate.
Oh, hold on. Maybe not.
No,
maybe not. Maybe that's just this
I
draft.
don't think so, Al. I think that there was another one drafted number 2. It's a good trivia question.
Yeah, let me touch with the fucking tackle.
I just don't see it. The team's falling apart by the seams. I would love nothing but,
No, Joe Alt is. Wait, hold on. No. 6, 7. Yeah, it's all 5 through 7, dude.
all 5 through 7 is because that's realistic. You can't when you have a top 3 spot, like, bro, like you can't afford that on it. I'm not gonna lie to you, Al. Like,
oh my God. 2013, the Chiefs selected first overall Eric Fisher.
yeah, I knew it. I knew it. There was one selected first overall. So see you later, Al. See you later. Welcome it right now. Clip
Jason
it right now.
Smith,
Calvin
second overall.
Banks Jr.
Jake Long. I forgot the Dolphins too. I remember that, 2008. These people are retarded, dude.
Yeah, no shit. No shit, bro.
Oh my God. So who's the big tackle?
His name's Calvin Banks Jr. out of Texas.
That's fucking.
That's what we're going to end up doing. It's just what it is. And the projections all now that are coming out early mock drafts, it's like the first pick's going to the Patriots. Because who are we battling for first with? Carolina, right? That has to be the obvious. They don't have a win yet.
They're not going to win.
They might not win. But they could win. Andy Dalton at least gives you a shot.
I forgot Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
We should have.
We should have had Joe Flacco, dude. I would imagine
anyone that can throw the ball 10 yards downfield would have been fine.
Jacoby Brissett can't throw.
He can't throw.
And he's like legit shell shocked to get.
He doesn't make a shit ton of mistakes, but that's because he doesn't throw the ball far.
Right. Zolak was literally saying, it's like, well, how many turnovers does he have? 1? It's like, yeah, dude, sick. The guy like averages under 160 passing yards a game. That is fucking pathetic.
It's real bad. Trevor Lawrence looks so bad. Mac Jones might get that starting role. That's crazy.
I would hate to be. If I'm a Jaguars fan, you're a fucking loser. That's just what I know.
Oh, it's a fact.
That's that team. Imagine having like all those guys on that team. Like, I mean, you got
dogs. They got 2 unbelievable running backs too.
You got two running backs. You got 2 running backs or 1?
ATN and Bigsby.
I mean, ETN, Bigsby, all right, or Bigsby's like not definitely holding up his weight, but like still, I would so much rather have a team like that, but you just have a quarterback that like has all of the capabilities. That's like 6'5" and everything else, and like still sucks.
Do you think he cares too much about his hair?
Dude, I think he cares about everything else but football.
He Seriously.
Must. They got Brian Thomas Jr. for him. He's nice.
Didn't he get married real young too? Like still in Clemson?
Got married like 3 years ago. Yeah. Probably. That's weird though. Those are those Southern marriages though.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Yeah. Surely.
They do get hit.
Got born in the South. I would never have this problem.
So what's the game plan? You're just going to go and fuck everything that moves right now? Is that the game plan? Black honeys? Black honeys?
No. No, I just think this is going to be some time for like, I don't know. I will return the question to you. Is the door you believe closed on this?
On this broad?
Yeah.
My question would be, do you even want to still see this girl with the way she texted you and didn't give you a conversation and basically said like you have nothing going in your life? It wasn't even like, oh, I got to work on me. I got to think about stuff. I got to think. She threw it all on you. That this was all you. She don't see, you're not her person. She don't see us forever.
She said she did happen to mention that I was great. It wasn't, it's not me, actually. She said, it's not me. You don't need to fix anything. Nothing is wrong with you. I just don't think we are each other's person. You do everything right. I just don't think we are for one another. How the fuck does that make sense?
They don't make any sense. She's trying to let you down easy.
What are we talking about?
She's talking out of both sides of her mouth.
What right? Am I not like,
yeah.
I'm retarded. I am not up to par with the human brain function, okay? I'm behind the 8 ball. We know this. But when I read something like that, what the fuck does the normal person think?
I think that the normal person, when I read that, I'm hearing that right now, I'm thinking that she wants to fuck other guys. That's it. That's what I think. She thinks you're a piece of shit. You ain't worth your salt. You ain't worth your body weight in gold. She doesn't want to put any more time into you. You got no future. That's basically what she's telling you.
Oh, good. Then she'll have no problem with me killing myself then.
On his birthday. How could she do this on birthday week? Like, that's fucked up. She knew it was your birthday. She planned the thing on thing. 100%. This is twice in a row now this has happened.
Yeah. And so,
do you think she just didn't want to buy you a birthday gift?
Just say it. Say it. If you don't want to take me out to dinner or anything, just say it. I swear to God, if you come back around next week and like, hey, listen, we should talk, I'm just going to come out and say like, yo, listen, first thing we could talk about is like, did you just blatantly want to avoid my birthday?
Yeah, that's what you should definitely say.
Before we go into anything else seriousness, is that what it is?
It's like guys who don't do that on Valentine's Day. They dump them and they come back with them.
Yeah, not to be a sucker. I would be open to have a conversation because I still feel like it doesn't make sense to me how good everything was going. That like I understand the sparklight died out. I think though that
there has to be a reason.
I know, but there's two heads to that horse. You know what I mean? There has to be something. There has to either be something that like really is like a no, or this is just like something that like talk to her girlfriends, and the girlfriend's like, nah, you need to step back, girl. You're getting crazy. Because where the fuck did this shit come from?
I do think that I wish another good video series would be you explaining like common sayings. Like 2 heads to that horse isn't a saying. It's like a double-headed sword, or 2 heads to that sword. I don't think 2 heads to that horse is a saying.
Oh, okay.
Double-headed sword.
Right.
So I think we need to get you explaining certain things because you do this a lot. Where like,
yeah, Marco catches it more than anyone. Yeah.
So like, if we could have you explaining certain colloquialisms or whatever they're called.
Yeah, colloquialism. Yeah, whatever the fuck happened. What the fuck?
You gotta go, huh? What are you gonna get? A haircut? Are you getting a haircut by a girl or a guy? You getting your barber?
Guy. But I'm probably gonna go over and flirt with my hairdresser now.
That's a good idea.
Story.
That's a good idea.
She's really hot. And someone that I'll probably never touch with a fucking 10-foot pole.
No, you definitely won't.
No.
Nope. All right. We'll see you next week. Justin's never coming back again, I don't think.
I guess so. This is 1,000%. I was in on Justin's birthday. Now that he didn't show up for my birthday, fuck him and his birthday. So.
Maybe I'll come with you to fucking Morton's. I could go for Morton's.
Hey, let's go, bro. Let's go. Nothing like a nice night, right? Nothing like a nice little dinner. I haven't gone. And a lava cake in Sunday Night Football.
It's a beautiful thing.
But you got 7,000 fucking sports to coach.
It's true.
You're like a universal sports coach.
Sucks. Don't have kids.
If you guys get reached out to about pros and cons about what I am as an individual or as as an other, as a partner, whatever it is, it's not influenced by me. Just want to let everybody else.
But be honest. Just be honest.
Be honest.
Just be honest. Because we're really trying to make him into a better human being.
Yeah. Legit. Okay. All right, guys. Peace out.
I'm going to go throw this shirt on top of my hamper, see if my wife flips out or not.
I don't fucking know, man. Yeah. Make sure you make dinner the night before.
Yeah.